You've spent years, maybe decades, building your fire and life safety business from the ground up. You know how to manage technicians, bid on complex projects, and keep your clients compliant. But the skills you use to operate your company are completely different from the skills you need to successfully sell it. To get top dollar for your company, you need to transform it from a business that relies on your daily labor into a turnkey asset. We are going to build your exit blueprint, a clear, 5-step checklist that will make your company irresistible to buyers. Before we start making changes, gather your baseline materials. You will need your last 3 years of financial statements, all current employee licensing and certifications, and copies of your active service contracts. Buyers look for reasons to discount a company's valuation based on perceived operational risks. By completing this checklist, we systematically eliminate those risks, ensuring you get paid for the true, maximized worth of your asset. Step 1 is cleaning up your historical data. If you are currently using cash-based accounting, you need to transition to an accrual-based system. This records revenue when it is actually earned and expenses when they are incurred, giving buyers a highly accurate picture of your financial health. Next, we need to normalize those financials. As an owner, your standard profit and loss statement likely includes expenses that a new corporate owner wouldn't pay for, like personal travel, vehicle leases, or one-time unusual bonuses. By subtracting owner-specific costs from your ledger, you reveal true profitability, known as seller's discretionary earnings, or SDE. Buyers use this exact SDE number to calculate their offer. Every dollar added back directly multiplies the final valuation a buyer puts on the table. With the financials organized, we move to compliance. You need to run a strict internal audit on your entire team. Verify that every technician's certifications for local fire codes and specific manufacturer authorizations are entirely up to date. If your team is still relying on paper inspection logs, that practice needs to stop. Piles of physical paperwork signal operational inefficiency to a buyer, and they raise immediate red flags about hidden liabilities and missing data. Migrate your operation into modern field service management software. You want a single digital hub tracking work orders, dispatch statuses, and complete inspection histories. Immaculate financials and fully digitized compliance logs remove a buyer's fear of the unknown. You are proving that your company's foundation is sound enough to support their future growth. Now we address the revenue model. You likely have clients calling you for one-off fire extinguisher checks or alarm repairs. You need to actively convert those single transactions into standardized, ongoing inspection agreements. This chart shows 2 revenue models. On the left, unpredictable single service calls. On the right, multi-year contracts with strict auto-renewal terms lock in future cash flow. Documenting a low churn rate proves to buyers this recurring revenue is predictable and guaranteed. Next, we have to evaluate your personal role in the company. Ask yourself the hit by a bus test. If you were suddenly completely unavailable for a month, what would happen to your daily operations? To pass, you must transition VIP customer relationships away from yourself. Introduce your biggest clients to senior technicians, removing yourself as primary contact. You also need to delegate estimating. If you must approve every bid, you create a bottleneck that restricts new sales. Take your specific pricing formulas and compliance checks and write them down. These protocols must be strictly documented so that any competent professional can execute them without needing your input. Locked-in, recurring service contracts, combined with an autonomous, highly trained team, show a buyer that your business generates cash consistently, entirely on its own. Now that the internal preparation is complete, it is time to package the asset and take it to the open market. For this step, you want to engage a mergers and acquisitions advisor who specializes specifically in the fire and life safety sector. A generic business broker won't know how to properly position your specialized compliance records or technician certifications. Your advisor takes normalized financials, digitized service logs, and multi-year contract data, compiling them into the ultimate sale document, the Confidential Information Memorandum, or CIM. Think of the CIM as a comprehensive, data-backed sales brochure. It is distributed exclusively to serious strategic and financial buyers who have signed a strict non-disclosure agreement. The CIM acts as your translation tool. It takes decades of your operational sweat and technical expertise and converts it into the exact financial language that private equity firms and strategic buyers require to confidently write a check. You've taken a business that relied heavily on your personal, daily effort and successfully re-engineered it into a structured, compliant, and smoothly running machine. By securing long-term recurring revenue and presenting completely transparent financials, you have built a de-risked asset. This is exactly the type of company that commands a premium multiple in the open market. Your next step is to reach out to a specialized M&A advisor. Schedule a pre-sale readiness assessment to review your progress and discover your company's true current valuation. Taking these deliberate, methodical steps today is how you guarantee that your lifetime of building a business culminates in the lucrative, seamless exit you deserve.